Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, we find facts and fine-tune figures.
Welcome back. In our last video, we had an end-to-end project with Microsoft Fabric where we worked on Global Peace Index. And in that project, we did use the Power BI experience, data engineering experience, and also the data science experience where we use the Facebook Prophets model and also the ARIMA model to predict how peaceful our world is going to be. And from that project, end to end, we have this report from the Power BI experience. And I promise that we are going to have a proper storytelling for that report. So I was able to prepare this slide using the integration from Microsoft Power BI and also PowerPoint for slides. So come with me. What is Global Peace Index? A composite index measuring the peacefulness of countries made up of 23 quantitative and qualitative indicators, each weighted on a scale of 1 to 5. The lower the score, the more peaceful the country. This report was actually prepared originally by Institute of Economics and Peace, so I was able to obtain the data set that I used for this project. Global Peace Index is the world leading measure of global peacefulness, and this report presents the most comprehensive data-driven analysis to date on trends in peace, its economic value, and how to develop peaceful societies. The Global Peace Index covers 99.7% of world population and is calculated using the 23 qualitative and quantitative indicators from highly respected sources and measures the state of peace across three domains, which include societal safety and security, the extent of ongoing domestic and international conflicts, and then the degree of militarization. So here onto my right hand side, I have the dashboard where I can actually interact based on the country I want to see their report, and I have a complete overview of that report. So I can slice on a particular continent right now and actually see what is going on in that continent. So I'm taking Asia as a continent, for example. So my dashboard is going to interact dynamically and give me the details or the metrics that are related to just Asia continent. And as you can see, Syria just jumped up from below to high there for Asia continent. And then 2016 it came down also for the GPI ranking from our animated chart. And also we can see the map visual and every other visual that we have on the report. And I can switch between the most peaceful country selected now to the least peaceful country selected. So guys, come with me while I give you a fantastic story of the World Global Peace Index. So this report now is across 6 continents and 163 countries, and the Global Peace Index is at 2.018. Now here is the map overview of every country Global Peace Index. So you can hover on any part of the map to actually see what is going on with that country as it relates to their Global Peace Index. So if I hover on this part of the map now, I'm supposed to see the global average global peace index, which is 1.34 for Canada. And then I can hover on other part of the map also to know the country and also the global peace index, where the green part is telling us that those countries are more peaceful, and then the red part is telling us that the country are lacking in peace or they are less peaceful compared to the countries in green. So here is Russia, for example, now with the GPI of 2.973 compared to other countries in blue. So if I hover on this country that is standalone now, I can then get the GPI also and know the name of the country and also their GPI. So this is Australia now with the GPI of 1.43. And also we have the ranking from all the countries in our animated chart from 2008 up to 2023. So the countries will be rating with respect to their GPI. The country staying up means they are less peaceful as compared to the country that are down. So you can see the ranking and how countries are jumping from where they were the previous year compared to the current year. So this is the ranking of all these countries for 2008, and then the animated chart is supposed to respond with respect to the year that we are seeing. Then also we have the list of top 10 most peaceful countries. Those are the name of the countries. Austria is one of them. So if you are looking at immigrating, you can consider these countries to immigrate to. And then also we have a list of 10 least peaceful countries, and you can see them. We have Afghanistan, we have Syria, we have Yemen, and we also have North Korea. Depending on the continent, these are the top 10 least peaceful. Then the GPI trend are following the same pattern. What is GPI trend? GPI trend is just trying to check how the GPI has actually been moving from 2008 up to 2023 that we have our data for. and then it's trying to compare the last year GPA compared to this current year, and you can see that the pattern is almost the same. It's just that in some few instances that it was even actually stepping down from the last year GPA compared to the current year. Then also we are comparing how peaceful our world is from the previous year. Is it more peaceful or not? Now let's not forget that the lower the number, the more peaceful our world is. So that is also going to distill into percentage change year on year. So if you have a negative percentage change year on year, that means the previous year is actually higher than the current year. So we are going to have a negative value, and the indicator of that is that the country or the world is more peaceful at that point. So that is why you have those that are in negative in green for the color formatting, and then you have those that did not actually come down in red. So this is the year on year change for every country in the world globally. So you can slice down on any particular continent, the chart is going to respond accordingly, or on any particular country, and then you can see the year on year change, and then you can interpret accordingly also. Then lastly, how peaceful is our world going to be in the next 5 years? Based on historical data, this is the trend of how the GPA has been going, and the AI capability in Power BI has proven to be able to forecast what is going to happen in the next 5 years. You can actually specify the number of years you want to see. But for my own case now, I actually chose 5 years. So if I over on this part now, I can see the forecast of 2024, which is at 2.076 based on historical data, and at upper bound is going to be at 2.089 or 2.064 for the lower bound. So I did for up to 5 years, and then if I over across now, I can see up to 2028, which is the fifth year forward that I actually forecasted into. Then what are you doing to make our world peaceful? Make our world peaceful. Thank you.